Okay, welcome back to Turf and Tools. It's very dark here. It might not show in the video as I'm using the natural light, but we've had a blackout. Had big storms last night. We haven't had power for 12 hours or something. My neighbour has a generator, and I did borrow it so we could have a shower because it's not town water. The pumps run off electricity, obviously. 5 minutes after using his generator, his power went out. So I thought it was only fair I returned it. But that worked pretty well, so I just went and bought one now. I got it from Edison, so I ordered it online and picked it up at their distribution centre in Seven Hills in Sydney. I've never had a generator before. I'm not a generator expert or anything, but at no, not even. It was $439 because I picked it up. 430 bucks, and you got yourself a generator, which is just good backup here because we do get quite a few blackouts. It's the GENPOWER SV5000. So I'm thinking maybe this could be helpful to someone else in the future that wants an inexpensive generator. I did notice when I used his, it started up super easy. Anyway, let's get it out of this box. Where's the oil go? I do like they've got a QR code for the manual, which is good. Yeah, we should just have to chuck some oil in here, some fuel, and should be good to go. So this thing's got a peak output of 2600 watts, continuous of 2200 watts, which is more than enough for me. I think our pump's about 750 watts. That's the main thing, water, then the Starlink. And the Starlink and the Wi-Fi don't need too much. It's got a 4.5 litre fuel tank, and you'll get up to 6 hours at half load, around 3 hours at full load. And how do we get the oil in? It's going to be less than ideal. Take off this panel on the side and you've got access to put the oil in. It comes with a little funnel that screws in to the oil port. Let's see if we can do this without cross-threading it. I think we are. I like that. Much less mess. Now I wish I knew how much oil this thing took, but I've got no internet to tell me how much we need. I hate doing the little dance, putting oil in, pulling the funnel out, checking. Just tell me how much I need. I'm going to need to go down to my water pump too and check that it hasn't flooded down there, because it does flood down there. If it does look like it's going to flood, I'm going to have to pull the water pump up further. Take you for a walk down there after this. I'll try 400 mil to start with, maybe. Of course, I've made a mess. All right, that's about 400 mil. Let's check. We don't want to have to drain it. Oop. Look, I'm not going to say we overfilled it. Maybe 350 mil would have done the trick. Right. Doesn't everyone do this? Where the hell is it? There. Of course, I've got oil everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to say 350 is a good number. Why do I do this? I mean, you should be thanking me. My incompetence probably makes you feel better about yourself. Man, how do you make such a mess? Let's put the oil away. I should be barred from oil. Shouldn't be allowed to touch it. I'd be lying if I said that was the first time that's ever happened to me. All right, so we are internally lubed up. Not eternally, internally. Let's see if I can make a mess with the fuel. Now this jerry can actually doesn't have a good history. It is a bit of a spiller. My God. I've been persisting with this one for a long, long time. It's just one of those things that every time I use it, I hate it, but then I forget to buy one that I actually like. All right, we are lubed up, fueled up with not even a hint of a drama. I could just edit out my stuff ups and you guys would think I was a lot more competent, but the videos would be very short. Spark plug there. All right, so what have we got? What outputs have we got? Two 240 plugs, and it will take a 15 amp plug. Let's just make sure. I do have one here. Can confirm, does take a 15 amp plug. Yeah, so we got two of those. We have USB 5 volt DC. One that's 1 amp, one that's 2.1 amp. Has an economy mode, on or off. Parallel operation outlets. I think that's if you want to run a couple of these. I'm not 100% sure, so like this is just a quick look at this machine while I get it up and running. There's an oil light, an overload light, and an output light. 3 modes, off, run, and choke. Pretty simple. Let's get it cranking Oh my God, it does say the oil capacity on the top. Stupid me. It is 350 mil. Man, I'm an idiot. All right, let's get the exhaust facing outside. We're not trying to kill ourselves. Put it on the choke. Where is the starter here? The spark plug wasn't connected in shipping, so let's plug that in. It seemed to sit in there amazingly. Oh, now that little shield's right around there. Oh. Well, there we go. Seems to be better. I don't think it's right though. Alright, it's going. Let's plug it in and see if we get water. Actually, let's plug in our Bluetti as well, charge that up so we've got that for indoor use. Alright, so that's charging up nicely. We've got 260 coming in. Humming along nicely there. Alright, let's see. There we go. We have water. So there we are, that's the GENPOWER SV5000. $439 pick up, that's what I paid for it anyway. Hopefully it'll do the job. If you've got one of these, let me know how it's going. So nice big storm last night means big mess from the gum trees. I've already been out here this morning for about half an hour just picking up bark. Still a ton more to pick up. I might hit it with the mower later just to mulch it up. The wind was going so crazy last night, I was sure we were going to lose that tree at some stage, but it still hangs there. Minus a lot of bark, but it still hangs there. Okay, time to go check that our pump isn't underwater. Look at the runoff here. Had trees down here. I did come up and down the... Oh, here we go. This is down since last night. Look at that. Broke all of those off. Looks like the termites had got to that, so it wouldn't have taken much to get it. Ooh. That definitely happened last night because I was up and down this path hooking up the tank yesterday. We didn't hear it fall though. There's lots of termite affected trees in here, so you do have to be careful. Whoa. Just more for me to clean up. It's blocked my path. It is much nicer when the temperature drops here because you haven't got the cicadas screaming at you, which is lovely. It's also nicer with the cooler temperatures. You feel, I'm no snake expert, but you feel a lot more confident that they're not going to be out playing. I've seen quite a few red bellies on this track. That's been down for years, that one, by the look of it. It's such a cool walk through here. I did spot a owl here for the first time. First owl I've seen on this property. It spooked me. Have a look at this owl. Scared the crap out of me. I haven't seen an owl down here yet. Look at this. Shouldn't you be asleep, dude? Middle of the day. Yeah, I was just walking right through here and it just flew over my head and into there. This is a much nicer walk than yesterday. It was 35 degrees and the humidity was through the roof. I mean, you can hear how quiet it is. You just hear the birds, you hear your steps. I'll show you what it's like. Here's some footage of what it's like when the cicadas are going nuts down here. Look at them. Whoa, so the water here is the most up that I've seen it since I've had the pump down here. Yeah, this is normally quite a shallow creek. It's maybe, oh, what is it? Oh, I thought it was a snake. It's just a stick. I thought it was a swimming snake. I mean, you can kind of imagine why I thought that. Yeah, it's normally, you know, half a metre deep at its deepest point. Oh, deer over there. I don't know if you can see in the distance. Hopefully I can zoom in and you can see it. They won't be going thirsty. Have a look at the girth of this tree. I wonder how many years old that thing is. And it's just on the edge of the creek too. Look at that. Surely the root base is going to be eroded away here at some point. And this thing is just going to topple over. I just pull my pipe in. These are on cam locks, so they're easy to get off. Easy, there you go. I've set it up this way so if I do need to move it to higher ground, I can just disconnect it and wheel it away. I have seen a couple of tree snakes while I've been down here. They do like these trees. Yeah, it's probably another, I don't know, 2 meters, 2.5 meters before we have to move the pump. I don't know how much more rain we're meant to be getting, but it doesn't take a lot for this to fill up. Maybe we just move it. Let's just move it. I did make it with these cam locks to make it easy to move, so we've just got to drop these. And should be good to wheel away. Oh, I do have it locked up. I did forget. Anyway, I'm 86.4% sure the creek won't go up another couple of meters, but I'll probably sleep better if we get a downpour overnight. Just not have to think about it. This video is very current. I filmed it today, put it out today, so some of the stuff you'll see in the next couple of weeks, it is bone dry. Bone dry, so this rain has been very welcomed. Plenty more to come on the channel. Make sure you're following or subscribing. See you next time.